There was a massive earthquake that hit Afghanistan, Pakistan, and its impact was also felt in India. Its epicenter was the Hindu Kush Mountains in Afghanistan. It was 7.5 on the Richter scale, and people in the northern states of India panicked after the tremors were felt, particularly in Jammu and Kashmir state, where the horrors of 2005 earthquake are still fresh. When hundreds were killed, people came out on the roads and there were scenes of utter confusion and chaos. So what's been the overall impact of the earthquake like? This is what Director Seismology JL Gautam had to say.
आज 2:40 पर भारतीय समय अनुसार एक अर्थक्वेक आया जिसका लेटीट्यूड है 36.5 डिग्री नॉर्थ एंड 70.8 डिग्री नॉर्थ ईस्ट और इसका रीजन रहा हिंदुकुश रीजन अफगानिस्तान। लेकिन अभी तक डैमेज का कोई हमारे पास रिपोर्ट नहीं है। इससे पहले हिंदुकुश रीजन में आते रहते हैं, इससे कम ही आए हैं।
Jammu Kashmir, with its proximity to Pakistan, felt the major impact of the earthquake. People came out on the roads. There was a lot of chaos on the roads. In fact, schools were shut and we saw people running out from the shopping centers and other business establishments. 2005 earthquake memories are still fresh. In fact, there was damage to some buildings like a fort, which is a centuries-old fort in Riyasi. That was damaged, though luckily there were no casualties this time around. But it was people in Kashmir who were most panicked by the earthquake. So what was the situation there in Kashmir? I'm joined by my colleague Nazir Masoodi.
Thank you, Zafar. So here in Srinagar, when earth started shaking, people started running out of their homes, business, shops, offices. Everybody was screaming, crying, and as there was multiple jolts, this strong tremor jolted Kashmir Valley, Srinagar city as well. There have been damage to many buildings. Fortunately, there is no report of any injury or the loss of life from any part of the Kashmir. I spoke to Inspector General of Kashmir Police, Javed Mujtaba Gilani. He said he has not received any report about any loss of life. But many residential houses and buildings, including buildings here at Lal Chowk, where I am right now, has suffered cracks because of this earthquake. Since there were continuous rains for last 3 to 4 days across the valley, there were fears that this earthquake may trigger landslides, but there is no any report of any landslides. The good news is that there were initially these rumors about cracks in Srinagar's only flyover, Jahangir Chowk flyover, but after it was properly inspected by engineers who were, and also by the Works Minister Altaf Bukhari, it was found fit for the traffic and it was reopened for traffic more than 1 hour after the earthquake. Even after 1 hour after the earthquake, people were so scared, they were not ready to go back to their homes. There was chaos all across the valley. There is my report from Srinagar and report of my colleague Anand from Chandigarh. Srinagar's flyover has been reopened for traffic. The rumor about crack in the flyover is not correct. It was inspected by engineers here, by a team of engineers. We have found there's no crack, there's no damage to this flyover and it has been restored for the traffic. आप ये बताएंगे कि यहाँ ये था कि फ्लाईओवर पे काफी डैमेज हुआ, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ
जी सर, बोलने को तो यही आया था कि मतलब बहुत डैमेज हो गया, बट विद इन टाइम सब ठीक हो गया, अल्लाह का शुक्र है।
हाँ।
जी।
तो क्या कहाँ थे आप जब ये हुआ?
बिल्कुल यही थे, पास में ही थे, तो बहुत हलबरी मच गई थी उस टाइम। मतलब मैसेकर जैसा हो रहा था, अल्लाह का शुक्र है सब ठीक हो गया।
तो ये जॉइंट्स के बीच में गैप है, बिकॉज ऑफ जॉइंट्स के बीच में गैप है, ये कोई इशू नहीं है, इशू नहीं है। जॉइंट्स के बाद गैप होता है, ये जॉइंट मिलते नहीं है। इन इंजीनियरिंग सेंस ये जॉइंट्स नहीं मिलते, ये क्रैक रहता है, दैट्स व्हाई पीपल आर गेटिंग पैनिक।
They mistook it for crack. So fortunately this flyover is fine and it has been reopened for traffic. You can see large number of people here. This earthquake has really caused panic across Srinagar city. There's massive traffic jam. Fortunately, there's no report of any loss of life from any part of the state so far.
Earthquake tremors were felt in entire Punjab, Haryana and Himachal. In Chandigarh also, people had to rush out of their office buildings following the tremors. It was quite for a long period of time, and that's the reason why people could feel the earthquake tremors. आपका ऑफिस नीचे है ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे, बहुत तेज झटका आया।
बहुत तेज झटका आया, तो मैं खाना खाने लगा था, तो खाने खाते ही मैंने अभी टिफिन खोल ही रहा था कि ऐसे झटका आया, जो मेरी सब्जी थी वो ऐसे हिलने लगी और मेरे को लगा कि अपने आप मेरा दिमाग अनबैलेंस हो गया और मेरे को लगा कि झटका प्रज्वाल आ गया। मैं भागा और मेरे देखते हुए मेरे कस्टमर भी और मेरे सारे एम्प्लॉइज भी बाहर भागे। साथ में देखा एक हाथे में लोग शराब पी रहे थे, वो शराब छोड़ के ऐसे भागे और हम लोगों को हासा भी आ रहा था, अपने आप को जान बचाने की भी पड़ी हुई थी।
बिल्कुल। So everybody rushed out. There were a lot of people on the road itself. आप कहाँ थे जब ये झटका आया?
Well, I was coming out of my car and I just felt like I'll fall now. I just looked around and it was like everything was shaky. Everything was shaking like hell. So I think that was the.
This was the most terrifying moment.
Most terrifying moment or the most heaviest tremors that I've ever felt in my life.